Hello viewers, welcome back. So starting this video, I'll be covering series of videos on the new release 5.0 features. To start with, I will cover the features that are made available for India specific and also international specific. So the first feature or rather facility that Tally is provided in 5.0 is the stripe views. So let us go to Tally and explore the feature or the facility that is provided by Tally to view any report or even the vouchers in the Stripe view. Now, from release 5.0 onwards, you can view all your reports with strip view or stripe view, and also you can view your voucher with the strip view. So how do we enable strip view or stripe view? Let us go to stock summary. So we select stock summary and let's view this in detailed mode. I'm going to press Alt F5 to view in the detailed mode. Now you can enable strip view for this report. So how do we enable? Click on F12 configure or just press F12, and under the configuration, the last option that we see here is enable stripe view. You can come here and set it to yes, enter, and now the report will be viewed in stripe view. Once you escape and then go back to the report again, we have to again configure under F12 to view the strip view. We can also enable strip view for vouchers. So how do we do that? Let me show you one voucher which we have already entered. So we are viewing the sales voucher capture with lot of item. Now if we want to view this in strip view, again remember press F12 configure. The option to enable stripe view is here. Come down here, click here and then set it to yes, and we can save this Control A, and now we are able to view this voucher in the strip view. So one thing, if you have noticed, even this report we can view it in strip view. Just press F12 and set here to yes, and we are able to view this in strip view. If you want to view this for the entire year, F2 spacebar, enter, and now the entire year sales transactions are there and we are able to view them in strip view. But one thing, if you have noticed, that every time when you move out of the report and come back to any report, the strip view will not be enabled. So every time you have to go and set it as yes under F12 configuration. Now is there a way where, let us say that all your reports and vouchers by default you want to set the strip view for the reports and vouchers? Yes. How can we enable or how can we configure this? I'll show you from gateway of Tally. Click on F1, then select settings and then click on display. Under application, you will see here there is this option called enable strip view for reports. You can set this as yes. Just press enter. It's a toggle option. By pressing enter, it will toggle to yes, and once again when you press enter, it will toggle to no. Enter. So we have set by default. So this is a global configuration. The next option is, do you want to enable strip view for vouchers also? Come down here. If you want, just press enter, and we don't have to save this. We can just press escape, and now every time we go into any report, automatically Tally will enable strip view for all your reports. So let us go to daybook, click on daybook, and you will notice here that without we going to F12 configure and enabling the strip view, by default Tally will now display all your reports with the strip view, since we have configured at the global level. Even the voucher, whenever we go to a particular voucher, let us select a sale voucher. The first voucher, let me select, enter, and you will observe that even the voucher you have the strip view enabled. Another aspect is, if you are exporting this report, even though the strip view is enabled, when you are exporting this report, it will export without the strip view. Let us export this into PDF and see how the display looks in the PDF. So I'm going to press Alt E for export, say current, and we want to export in PDF format export. You will see this, even though there is strip view enabled for displaying the report, when you are exporting, it will not export with the strip view. If you want to export all the reports with strip view the way you are seeing in TallyPrime, there is a way to configure the same. So how do we do this? To export any report with the strip view, all you have to do is come to export, click on export and click on configure here. Under general tab, we will have this option called enable strip view for reports. By default, this is going to be no. Come down here, press enter, enable this, and you can just escape or you can press Ctrl A. Now, since we have enabled to export any report in strip view, even if the view is not enabled for strip view, but when you are exporting, it will always export with strip view. So let's see this. I am going to press F12 configure here and we are going to set this as no. So I'm going to say this as no, and this is the normal display that we are seeing. Now let us export this and see what happens. So click on export, select current and export. Since we have already exported, it says do you want to overwrite? Say yes, and now you will observe, even though the default tally report is without strip view, but the exported report displays with the strip view. So this way you can configure to default your reports and voucher with strip view through F1 setting and display configuration. And also we saw how you can set up the strip view for all your exported reports. In the upcoming videos, we will see more features related to release 5.0. I hope this video would have helped you to understand how you can configure the Stripe view for exporting of any report, and also by default viewing all your reports and vouchers with the Stripe view. So thank you all once again for staying till the end. See you all in the next session. Thank you very much.